Welcome back to Frosted Mayhem, you beautiful people. So, I don't know how much of the streams you guys all saw, but we did have quite a major bug happen. We actually had three happen. So the first one was I soft locked myself in the engineering room of the cruise ship. Once you get to that quest line, I managed to soft lock myself, and it was not easy to get out of. The second problem that I thought we had fixed, that is apparently now unfixed, is this right here. So, yeah, you can just watch. So, we're going to go back to a different save. Whoops-a-daisies. You see, because I thought that I had fixed that. And I might have just really messed up. Oh, yeah, I just messed up. I just saved over probably one of the files that would have worked to keep everything safe. Oops. Okay. So we're going to go back and try to fix the game. So what is happening is that pieces of New Atlantis aren't loading. And I'm not really sure why. They're not. We had managed to fix it momentarily by selling the contraband before I got to New Atlantis. But as you can see, it's fixed out there. I don't know why it's fixed in some of them and not fixed in others. Theoretically, it shouldn't be doing that. And so I really don't know why it is doing that. But as long as I can keep one save, and I'm actually going to resave this as my newest save right here, so that I have a solid save that is good. That said, I do think I have lost about a couple hours worth of play with that save. Yeah, I've lost several hours worth of play. So I am actually going to go see if there's a different save. That save is clean, so there is a possibility that I'm going to check this one right here. We had to do a lot of saving and mishmashing of what save we were using because, like I said, the floor of New Atlantis was breaking right there. And a couple of the NPCs weren't working as well. Not good. So we are trying to find a save that is clean of this little problem. The best thing that I can see that might be causing it, but I don't really have a way of proving, is that I had some contraband in my inventory, and I think that the contraband arrest that they did when I got off of the Siren of the Stars, I think that arrest right there caused it to glitch the floor of New Atlantis. And I had fixed it in one of these. This one. Okay, so I don't want to use console commands, I just want to make you abort the jump process. So I know that you can't really abort a jump process, but I did find out that if you try to jump somewhere else and then let it jump, there is a chance that it will jump to the incorrect place. So yeah, see? We're still at that ring. So I just jumped from the key, or Siren of the Stars, that I was supposed to be at, over to this little place, basically making it abort the jump. Because I'm pretty sure that in my inventory there is a lot of contraband. And I think that the arrest that it makes with that in my inventory is what's causing it to freak out. But I also can't really prove it. We tried to test it out on some of the save files, and I just never got it to replicate the issue. But this little process right here of aborting the jump and then jumping to the key, selling the contraband, and then jumping to New Atlantis, that jump process right there seems to fix it. Excuse me? Why did you get up? I was trying to hail them. Okay. So as you can see, there are some oddities that still are happening with the game. I did report a bug ticket for this.
What are you hailing for? Land in the key or don't. Fleet vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the key. Hail acknowledged. Dock where you like.
I'd like to dock if you would give me the option of docking. Oh, it wasn't close enough. Okay, so apparently there is a max distance for docking. I didn't know that part. But that is good information to have. So we're gonna board this guy and we're gonna go sell our contraband. Because, well, it's a lot. One, I don't want it really breaking my game. Like I said, I'm gonna go sell my contraband because it's one, I don't want to get arrested, and two, it's a lot of money. Like really. Like I'm not even gonna sell these people because they don't have enough gold to actually cover the transaction.
We can talk about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds.
You see, vendor credits at 38,000. So we're gonna go down. That was the wrong one. All right, miscellaneous, yeah. And as you can see, this is 2,000. Sell all of them, 11,000. So that, as you can see, that's why I actually came here to do the selling. So I'm gonna, while I'm here, I am going to go ahead and sell some of the stuff out of my ship's inventory because I thought that was worth more. Well, to be honest, I just don't need the stuff in. I just don't need the stuff in my inventory. These are all resources, so I am actually going to keep all of this because it will be useful at some point. And I am keeping all of my legendaries and things because I have a feeling... Okay, I'm actually going to sell that one. I have a feeling that these spacesuits, the legendary ones, and some of the better things are going to be very useful at some point. However, I don't need all of these. I have better. I'm going to keep the Lawgiver and the Drumbeat because I haven't tested either of these out yet. So that put me up to 43,000 credits. I'd actually like to talk with her, see if she has any. I'd actually like to talk about ammo. 50. Alright, so that's valuing him at somewhere between. That's actually a nice price right there. I'm gonna buy her 7.7s. So about 28 to 34 for ammo. I'm gonna see if she has anything that, well, is worth any of this. I bet she has my contraband items. Yep. There's the ones that I just sold her. So you can actually buy your stuff back. I just don't want to. So this was something I was thinking about getting. It is a rifle, but I do have a laser rifle, so I'm unsure about getting it because it does cost 14K. And there's the power beat, which is apparently a different type of the drum beat. But for a lot of this, it's just not really worth it. I do wish that these vendors would sell like the suppressors and things. You see, you have those modified guns.
What'll it be, friend?
Um,
Oh, but the business on the key. Not everyone thinks so. There are a few, Neva. Regardless, I was hoping you'd say.
I wish that they would sell the like modification like calibrated right there, right? And assassins, you have the scope, stealth laser, larger battery, removed cover, you know, these kind of things. I wish that they would sell those modifications. So instead of necessarily having to go and try and buy this and buy that, I can go in and I can buy the stuff I need. All right, so this is 7.7 Caucus. It's still at the. I see you keep saying. I'm actually gonna sell this. You see that marker right there? That means that it is stolen, and I really don't want to get stolen. So what takes the 7.7? Oh, it's my modified Grendel. And the modified Eon. Yeah. So I definitely want a good bit of 7.7. .5 would be nice. 7.7, 4.3 MI. So I am gonna buy some ammo from him because it doesn't look like there is much of a different ammo prices. So I am actually gonna go ahead and buy quite a bit of ammo, especially the 7.7. I could probably use to buy some of those. 43 Ultra Mags would be nice. I believe I have a gun that takes 27. I don't actually know. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go back over and do. There's that 3.7. There's the 7.7. L. There's the caseless. Alright, so I need 43. 43, 65, 27, 43. So it was 43, 65, 43, 65, 43 MI, 32, and 38. So those are different weapon ammos. Unfortunately, this guy isn't selling any 43s or 45s. It is, however, selling 6.5s. So these would be the... Okay, so these are the 11M caseless. These are the ones that go into your drum beat. But I think I'm going to hold off of that for the moment.
Remember, all trades are restriction free.
I am going to go over here and see if she has any special weaponry. So she does have throwables, and that is pretty nice. But they're pretty expensive too, which is reasonable. They are... Okay, so she does have different... She has both the array and the ultra mag, so I am actually going to buy both of these off of her because I need the 43 ultra mag. She also has a few more of the 65 MMs. And that is all I'm going to buy because that was a lot of the money I just saved by... That's basically most of the money that I just took for getting all this. For all that stolen artwork went into ammo right there. And yes, I imagine there are better ways of collecting ammo. I imagine that there's a lot better ways of doing things, but at the same time, I am only like 14, 16 hours into playing this game, and I've barely scratched the surface. So I don't necessarily know all of the nuances of really how to do things. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a save right here. Because a hard save right there. Because I'm hoping that this world is fixed with the New Atlantis port. And I am going to go check. So we do have to go to New Atlantis. As you can see, I don't have any contraband or stolen items in, which means that I don't actually have to go through protocol. And as you can see, it is fixed. So this right here is a solid save. So I'm going to save right here. And I am going to actually go ahead and save this file several times. So as you can see, I now have 3 of those save files, hopefully making sure that the save file holds and I don't...
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
I'd like to see if these people have a way of upgrading my ship, because they have quite a few ships that I don't have. So these are my electron beams. They are my main shield breaker weapon. And as you can see, they definitely have some stuff that the pirates didn't. So I am going to go with electron beams. Range, fire rate, hull, and shield damage is actually less than my current setup. So I am going to keep my beam weapons. These are my bullet cannons. So this is actually better. Right there. That is a little bit less fire rate, but definitely way up. I don't know if it has any other problems with it though. Okay, I have a question. I just noticed something at the bottom down here. There's par, bow, and missile. So let me see if Oh yeah, okay, so you can see in here that these things change EM down here. And so I'm actually going to keep mine, but I might upgrade my next category. So these guys right here might end up going to the suppressors. I am going to select them, but I might not keep it. It depends. So this is my cannon launcher. And it does not look like they have a better cannon launcher. Or missile launcher. These engines, the pirates could not upgrade in the slightest. But it looks like these people actually don't have one either. Wow, I really expected... Oh, because these are DT60s, and the next one is a DT20. Wow, okay. I guess score one for the pirates, man. Alright, so 1010, and I have the 20s, so we're not going to go there. So I can't replace my shield generator. The grav drive can be upgraded for 6. I might do that, but I haven't really found my purpose for why I'm upgrading the grav drive. It does not look like I can get the emitter changed. It looks like that's the only thing that I can change would be my cannons up here. The grav drive I can change. My only question is grav drive thrust and grav drive health. I mean, it'd be nice to have the health just to make sure that I'm able to jump out later on in a fight if I need to. I guess jump range would be nice. So I'm probably actually going to grab the grav drive. So I think that I'm actually going to take this right here. I'm going to pop into Shipbuilder real quick because I want to see why they don't have a better reactor. It's a Tomahawk reactor. It is a Tomahawk X100 reactor. So we are going to see, we're going to go into, we're going to select this one. We're going to head out of here. We're going to put G. And we're going to go to reactors, and we're going to see if they have something that's equivalent to the Tomahawk. Which means I actually need to go back and get some numbers here. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you right there. This is going to be an 8. I'm going to take a picture of this, actually. I'm going to pull my phone right now and take a picture of these numbers so that I can pull them with me. Oh, G. Alright, so I have an 18, 35, 27, 390. So that's the closest, and let's go down to this one. 18, 1.20, 27, and 150. Now, so actually, this one is a little bit better, but also has a little bit less power generating. It's a bigger one, has more health, definitely has, but it doesn't have more power generated, which means literally the reactor I have on my ship is the best reactor that I can get at this time. So we're going to cancel that out right there. I am going to scroll through quickly. I know that a lot of my stuff is probably going to be the best I can do with this. That's kind of expected. I kind of like to know what this Anim engine is. What kind of specs the Anim engine has versus my current White Dwarfs. So I know they have the White Dwarf 3000 on here, but that requires rank 1 of design. I have the White Dwarf down here. Alright, so what's the class difference in these two engines? Max power is 2 on the under engine, so better. 7440, 1830, 61. So it has more engine health on the other engine. But as far as it goes, my engine is definitely way better. So I'm not even going to worry about that. What about this guy? Oh yeah, this engine literally doubles the other engine in all categories. Except for engine health and max power, but still, it nearly doubles everything else. Uh-oh. So, yeah. So I think that that's going to be good. I think I'm just going to dodge out of this because it doesn't seem as though I have anything.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I'm going to see if he has any ships for sale because I'm always interested in seeing what these vendors have. And as you can see by the red up here in the top left, this is the difference between my current ship, the Razorleaf, and these. That is a massive ship right there. It has more shield, it has more crew room, and it looks cool as mess, honestly. But I don't think that these guys out here are actually movable. I think that they might actually be... I think the only part that you can actually walk through might be this section in here. Responder, nice tight ship here. Sparrow, that's probably quick. But again, it doesn't have the engine capacity of mine. So the shield breaker. The shield breaker seems to be the only one that is close. Actually, it might be better. This ship right here might actually be better than my current one. So as you can see right here, the weaponry in here isn't as good. And the engine is losing 1, but I'm gaining a massive amount with the pulse rifles. The shields are better, and the grav drive is better. And the system reactor is way better. The shield breaker is actually a beast of a ship. Like, this right here is honestly a massive, massive ship. I am actually very impressed that this ship actually exists. Yeah, this is actually a very nice ship. Can I buy just that module? I'd love just to get the engine off this thing. I mean, look at it. Okay, so the shield breaker actually seems like it might be an upgrade even to my ship, which is surprising. I will say there is something I don't like about this. I can inspect it, but as you can see, I'm looking at the current price of this generator and can't really get off of it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this thing costs just, you know, a nice 250,000 points there. And I don't blame them for charging that one day. Because this is better than basically my legendary ship, the Razorleaf. So, this is actually a very nice ship, and if I had the money, I would definitely be pulling the trigger on this, but not a chance that I have something like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and go. And since the floor is fixed and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. So, I do think I lost a little bit of my quest when I had to redo the save. Yeah, see, I had to reload the Galbank archives. I have done this quest already in one of my live streams. I have definitely done this quest before. And I'm gonna go ahead and save right here because I just upgraded my ship. So basically, what we're gonna do is we got the key card from the Siren of Stars. We are gonna go in and try and
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you.
we're gonna go into the Galbank headquarters over here, use that card, and try to get the information we need off of their servers. However, because I have done this before, I do happen to know that there is an ambush waiting on me. See, the E people, I can't exactly remember what their name is.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Oh no, none at all. I'm all alone down here. Yep, completely by myself. Well, I guess you're down here too, right? So that's two of us now. Sorry, not trying to lie to you or anything. Just, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I know that there's an ambush on the back of this door.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. No, no, never, not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look, please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low rating, and I'm gonna end up scrubbing floors.
Okay.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed.
Yeah.
Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you know that there's a
Don't
guard
mind me.
waiting.
You go do your thing, whatever it is.
Yeah. See, he knows that there's a active ambush behind me, waiting on the other side of those doors, and that I'm about to walk into a trap. So we're gonna go urban. I do like this gun, and this will probably end up the one I'm gonna go with for most of the fight. But I have an urban eagle, and there's just a part of me that can't really pass up using it here. Now, like I said, I happen to know that there is a ambush waiting because I have done this quest line once before. So I'm entering this place with the utmost caution. See? Deal with the Eclipse ambush. Really? Managed to miss 4 shots? Ah, crap. The Eclipse team is actually a really good combat unit. I got to give them credit. They're much more organized than the they wait for you to change your magazine before approaching, which I find to be just inspired advice here. Yeah, so basically the best way of fighting these people is oddly enough to just find a corner. Get yourself in a defensible location for the most part. And try to just outmaneuver. So it's probably gonna be okay, so here's what we got. We have a small problem. I just ran out of ammo on that, so I am going to switch over to the side shooter. I'm also, while I'm in here, just going to go ahead and take down... do I not have any more med packs? Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, I got med packs for days. Yeah, I should have just started with this gun. It honestly is moving up my ranking. It's possibly my favorite gun. So I'm looking for the legacy right here. I could probably get some more information. Departure point, intended arrival point classified. Last known system unknown. Full transponder lost. Full transponder. Search attempts. C file 09. Okay, so I could probably find some more ships. Some more lost ships if I wanted to using that system there. But honestly, I am not that cautious about it. Did I kill one right here? No. Alright. So as you can see, that guy is gone. Yeah. I'm not sure if he just like heard gunfire and was like, peace. First day on job, I'm not that loyal, and just walked out because honestly, if you hear massive amounts of gunfire behind you, or, you know, he probably knew that I was in trouble and just wanted to save himself. And honestly, I can't be that mad at him. Because, well, let's be honest. If you got attacked, if you know, if a bunch of armed guards walk past you and go, hey, look, there's going to be this guy coming through, just don't say anything. Let him in, and then walk away. honestly, a lot of the places you work at, you should probably just walk away. Maybe call the police, but also that Eclipse organization kind of seems like a undercover government organization in this game. Almost like they're the cover-up police for the higher-ups. And I will not be surprised if that's the story for them. But what I can tell you is that they come in whenever you're lightly against some government official or powerful figure in this game. You see them. And then they're very powerful. They're one of the hardest enemies that I see in this place. So I am gonna say that they're probably gonna be one of the bigger bads of this game. I really wouldn't be surprised by it, honestly. So we do have to go report in. Again, this is still a process I've done, but we are praying that when we come back to New Atlantis in a little bit, that our game file is still good. And it appears to be, so I'm thinking that it will be clean, and I'm hoping that just keeping that contraband items out of the area was enough. If it really turns out not to be enough, and we have to do something else, I'm probably gonna end up having to look up what to do, because, well, honestly, if it doesn't work, I really don't know where I'm gonna head. However, I do think that the Side Star may end up being one of my favorite guns, because I really am like having quite a bit of fun with that gun. It does a lot of damage and has very little recoil, but it still counts as ballistics. Which is nice for me, because I have a lot of points in ballistic weapon. I have 3 of my points in ballistic weaponry. At least I think I do. I have 3 of my points in ballistic weaponry. Hold a second, I'm going to tilt my TV a little bit more in my direction. There we go.
Rook,
So we are heading up to Mr. Delgado up here.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key.
yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport, Bannock. Neva?
Yeah, keep your... And... damn it. Yeah, sure.
Both of you shut up.
This sounds like a god.
That's the spirit, Rook. Neva, the Galbank?
That transpond, but we grabbed that.
All right, here is... Rook, I want you. In the meantime...
Give me a little time. I promise.
All right, that is enough. Now, both of you, get there.
All right.
So, here's what we were just saying. I skipped through a lot of that because I've done the quest log before. Basically, the legacy that they're trying to track down, it's on a giant gas. It's on a gas giant, an ME class gas giant, which basically means electromagnetism gas giant. So, if you took any ship near it, it would completely fry it. Um, Other than that, there's something called a comm spike, some kind of transponder that will help you track the ship that went down on the planet. So we're gonna go talk about how to get the comm spike, and then I gotta go report in that we're going after the comm spike, and then we'll basically be caught up with where I am.
Anything ship related? You're at the right place. Well, well. Look at that. Of course, it would have been more. Anyway. All right, Fleet.
There's a nice
All got work to do.
little 3,000 credits. Oh, there's another 7,000 credits. Alright. Now I gotta go report to the UC.
If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot.
So part of me thinks that the end of this game is gonna have a lot of credit, like you're just gonna be rolling in money compared to the start. And part of me kind of thinks that you're gonna end up kind of even in a way, like you're still gonna have a hard time purchasing the bigger items, but I can't really tell. So far it's kind of hard to honestly tell whether or not I'm actually going to be able to do this. Basically at this point I'm just making sure nothing in my inventory is unnecessary so that I can keep my mass down, because you have to watch the amount of mass you're carrying. You don't want to be on some prison planet or, on a mission getting, great loot, and then all of a sudden you have to start picking through what you can and can't keep when you're halfway down a dungeon and can't come out at this moment. You want to make sure you're walking in with very little on you except what you need. Now, I'm probably carrying 17 types of bullets that I don't really need, but at the same time, you need a lot of bullets. That's probably due to improper play. I mean, I probably could go like a much cleaner type of fire, choosing my shots better, and I'd end up with a better jump rate. I mean, a better bullet to loss radius. I could also not and just enjoy shooting things. Alright, so we're going to dark up with the U.S. Vigilance here. Or UC Vigilance. As you guessed, I guess you guys can tell I live in the U.S. Got that old country accent down here. Actually, and this is probably something a lot of people notice, I don't think that I have an accent until I start talking about my accent, and then all of a sudden I go really southern. But when I'm normally talking and, especially doing these streams, listening to all the different voices, I don't notice it.
I heard there was a bit of excitement on the siren of... Yes.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. I'm taking care of that mess, by
Hey,
the way.
they attacked me.
Speaking of which, I assume you... Let me see what you... So the legacy...
Bannock 4 is an EM... He's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so... If you admire someone like that, maybe we picked the wrong person for the job.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if... have information about the...
I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
No. It's an advanced signal.
There must be an I'll see what I can...
Fine. You keep playing. Perfect. Just stick with it.
If these missions keep going sideways, I don't know how much longer the commander can vouch for you.
Vouch for me? How about stop sending me into places where they want to murder me? It's not my fault that an entire arsenal of people decided to show up on my weekly business trip and try to murder me. Okay.
Nice work on the siren. If you keep this up, this operation might finally get the folks at Mast to shift resources.
So basically what I'm seeing from this place, I did not hold the door for that guy, is the pirates are actually a lot. Delgado seems to be a jerk, but the pirates actually seem to be almost better people than the government.
This is the brig. We keep prisoners here for interrogation.
Okay, well, again, I was looking to see if they had anyone that could upgrade your ship. I know I probably can't purchase any upgrades at this moment, but at the same time, it'd be kind of nice to look at each of the ships, see what the different colonies have available, you know? Because the more I check, the more I can outfit this ship with, you know, better abilities, better firepower. Because I think at some point, space battles are going to become a thing. I don't know how soon or how far that's going to be, but I'm pretty sure the Crimson Fleet's pretty deep into the quest lines, and I haven't hit any real resistance yet, so I'm kind of thinking that it won't be long until I run into some space battles. Some big ones. And I'm willing to fight a space battle. I haven't done many of them. That is actually something that I'm interested in. I kind of hope that space battles turn up soon. At the same time, I'd also kind of like a nice, relaxing trips through space with heavy gunfire afterwards. So basically, we have to jump back between a couple of people. We're informants for a lot of people. We're, you know, trading a lot of sides at the moment. I am basically I'm running all the people at all the ski. And I'm trying to do more saves because of what happened recently with the Atlantis City break. If the last save file hadn't become recoverable to fix, if the last save file hadn't been recoverable to fix the file, I literally would have been left with only 20 minutes of gameplay. I would have lost 9 hours in this game.
The comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location
Undisclosed. Well, how do we disclose it?
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
Rah.
Could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Alright, what do you want me for?
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis.
Yeah.
Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to...
Just remember to count your fingers.
I sure hope so. Once Juan gets you past, according to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
One device, alright.
Break it, you bought it.
Don't break it. Bring it back in one piece.
Oh, and one SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal.
You're gonna need it. Alright.
Perfect. That's
All right.
what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime,
Alrighty.
I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll make
Privileges of... And you, get the hell out.
Alright, so I gotta go back to New Atlantis and go down and make this new contact. And apparently, this was one of the reasons I was buying bullets earlier, is because I knew this was coming. As she said, it's going to, they literally apparently have an arsenal is needed to take down this ship if I turn it into a shooting gallery, as she said. I'm hoping not to. I have found out that shooting galleries are much harder than negotiation. Takes a lot more time and it's a lot harder. Especially for someone like me who is still kind of newish to the game, are more likely just not equipped for the section that I'm playing. Shooting galleries and having to fight your way out of things really is kind of a problem, because I'm going up against mob who are way higher than I am. And now I am making my way through, but there was, a level 15 that last raid. In some of these raids, they're level 30s. Like, to get this ship, it was a level 30 to get this ship. And, it took me like 5 deaths, 10 deaths, and a lot of time to make it through the security of that base and get the ship. So, it's really nice to try and not fight so much. It takes a lot of less work. And sometimes I think I'm going to run into several situations where I can't fight my way out. I'm going to have to be diplomatic with it. So we do have one viewer. I do know who it is. It's my father. Nice to see you. Hi, bud. We are going down to the well to talk to an informant for the pirates. Gonna go try to find something called the comm spike. And welcome to the well, apparently. Look, this is the kind of place that I expect there to be information trading and things. Now, how do I get up there? Stairs. There you go. Stairs. There we are. So what kind of informant do we got here? Yep.
Don't we all?
920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals.
Okay.
Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board.
Yep.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way.
Alright.
We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew.
Alright.
But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours.
Understood.
This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Right.
Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
It's hard to find.
Cool. Well, I have plenty of bullets. I have like 13 plus healing packs. So I should be good. I am going to go look around in here though. Yeah, that looks like mining equipment. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything too special, but I'd like to see if there was, you know, I'm just... Okay, I don't know what I just took. I literally don't know what I just took. So that's unfortunate. Wait a minute, these aren't stolen?
What do you think you're doing?
I mean, not stealing.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here. That stuff tops. Put that back.
You're making the UC security. Don't. Smart move.
Okay. So, those guys didn't have the marker on them for stealing. So I was taking the ammo. Me more open about your shopping options. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? I need to go back to the spaceport and get on this ship over here anyway. So, you know what? 1,000 credits down for my own stupidity. You get caught stealing, you pay the price. Not the game's fault, it's mine. Oh well. Keep on moving. Wow. Fancy ship here. Is this stuff not stealing? It's not. I'm gonna pilfer the ship. I fell in a hole. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm looting all your stuff. Well, all your stuff that's worth it. I'm not gonna take like an impact driver. I still don't know what to do with those. It seems like there's far too much, far too many impact drivers and things to be coincidence. But I also kind of feel like they're just fodder for the tables. So it might be nothing, or I might have to have an impact driver. It would be kind of interesting.
Keep rolling in. Life's good.
It would be kind of interesting to have to keep getting tools, impact drivers, that kind of thing, in order to make your modifications to your guns and things. At the same time, I feel like that might end up being far too complicated. So part of me hopes that the impact drivers are of use, and part of me really doesn't. I'm just going to have to see on that, honestly. I haven't gotten to the part of the game with the real crafting yet. So I don't know, but I guess I'll get to it eventually. Medpack. Those med packs are the most useful item in this game. Honest to goodness. They are the only thing that keeps you alive for more than 5 seconds of combat. I mean, maybe I just suck, and I'm good with that answer. At the same time, I don't think I do. And med packs are necessary. You're not carrying at least 5 of those on any mission, you're gonna have to resave. A lot. Where is this place? You see, I can't have a ship that's this big. I just can't. I can't have a ship that is this big. There's a ladder. Because literally, I'm gonna get lost. Oh, wait. Did you see it? I saw it. Credits. Apparently they need to be watching me. Yeah, I can't have a ship that is this big because I'd get lost in my own ship. I like the Razor Leaf. It's nice. It's kind of small, but it's good to work with.
A few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us.
Alright.
Me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Great.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
Right.
Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done.
Good.
If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Nope, I'm ready to go. I have plenty of bullets.
We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine, crab drive.
With all due respect, I'm not leaping into space with no seatbelt. You know, Miss Captain Lady, you want to go stand on the bridge and watch as we blast off?
Don't worry about
Have fun! Me? Not a chance.
You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my early statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
There you go.
Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Is that in the ship down there?
I was a UC pilot before.
Secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Hello.
Cargo class ship ID UC-7938. Requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
I really wish I could, like, spoke up right there and like, we're pirates! We're gonna steal everything!
Talk more once we're docked.
We're coming to get your stuff! And just literally just get ready to rob them. Oh, that's trippy. Hello. The pilot is just hard staring me while docking. Doing a half spin maneuver like Interstellar and just hard staring at me like,
The station is in
don't even worry about it. I got this.
everywhere.
Like, I feel like he just did a hold my beer moment.
And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes? What?
stealth mission. So I'm going to save. Because I'm not known for my stealth. Anyone that has ever played any video game with me can tell you I'm not the guy that does well with stealth. I'm the guy you call when you want to rip half a ship apart and split it into 6 sections and hyper jump each of the sections separately. I'm that guy.
Always looking for the next mark.
Where am I? This ship is too big. I don't know where I am. Going up. Is that a different ladder?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet. Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Oh, right. We're on a trader mission for these people. For a second, I looked at him and was like, another trader? And then I was like, all right. We're on board a ship that is actively being used as a smuggling ship. Everyone here is a pirate. I forgot for a moment. I've been trying to be a civilian for too long. Alright, be nice, be calm, be careful. Just head downstairs.
Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Okay.
We need a lot of cargo to keep a station this size running.
Yep.
Great. Looks like I'm gonna have to work another shift.
Boop. Downstairs. Find the intercom. Wait, hold on. The intercom is my target.
This is Captain Juan Dayu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find... Right. Pick a lock or pick a pocket. Shouldn't be too hard for a Crimson Fleet pirate to pull off.
Yep.
Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there.
Cool.
The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pick this lock. It is an advanced lock, which means some of these wheels are not real. So my best guess for how to solve these has been just set them in a place that they fit. And that guy fits there. This guy can fit here. This guy can fit somewhere. Does this guy fit somewhere? No, I don't think he does. Yeah, he fits there. Alright. That guy can fit there, and then this guy isn't gonna fit anywhere. Oh, it does. It fits there. Okay. So we have this one, but it's obviously this one doesn't go in there because that would only leave it with one hole. We can't do that. Basically, I'm trying to narrow down which of the keys is fake, and I think this is one. So I'm going to mark this key off the list. So we're going to go to the next one. That one has a possible mix. So all I have left are these two plates down here. This guy and this guy. But none of them fit. None of the rest of the wheels fit just two holes in that configuration. This would be the closest. And it doesn't fit. So this wheel is probably going to be a bad wheel too. So these two are most likely the bads on the advanced key. So I need to try and solve it with the rest of these keys. unless it goes this way. Okay. I was completely wrong. There's that key, and that key solves the second layer. So let's try the first layer now. Because I might be stupid. That key follows that hole. And that leaves this key. Yep, I'm stupid. I'm talking like I knew what I was doing. And I don't. There we go. Anybody see that? Nope. Back into the door. Excuse me, you see nothing? Open. Close. What the world are you? No. No. What? That was a Xenogrub? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this mission just went sideways. Because of a grub. A grub! They should be the barracks, right? So I need one of these lockers to have a uniform in it. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble.
What's that?
Okay. This just became a combat mission. Well, never mind on the... Oh, heavens.
Catastrophic damage.
Could it not hit me because I was crouched in a corner? I don't think it could hit me. But also, like... Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble.
Unable. Repair not possible.
People. All you gotta do is try not to not try to kill me. That's all I'm asking. Alright, I'm gonna hop back in the vents. I really thought that the barracks... Sorry, excuse me. All of this because of a grub. Okay, I gotta unlock this. What? It's an expert lock. Have I not put my point in expert lock? You see, this is one of those problems with the whole losing times. Yeah, see, I had already unlocked this at one point in one of my saves, and so I thought I could do expert locks. Alright, excuse me, I need to unlock this. Just hold still and don't shoot me. As you can see, these locks get increasingly harder the longer this game goes. Which I suppose is nice. It keeps a certain level of difficulty to the thing. Okay. Basically, I just align as many picks as I can with as many spots as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's not going to end up being correct. But I think that I can probably solve some of these. What? There we go. From where are you shooting me? Oh, that's a turret. Oh. Ouchies. You know, bones hurt when you do violent things to them. Jeez, is there... What? Okay, I'm gonna go back. So, we messed up when we got caught. This is why I do saves. Because I know that at some point I'm going to be straight up getting attempted murdered. And, well, that's really unhealthy for your bones. Just saying. Also, this mission is going to be really, really hard. You know, I thought maybe it would be okay and that
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only.
we wouldn't need a whole lot of things, but...
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. If you do it quickly. Alright, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it.
You mean you can just walk in as long as you get... Okay, I need to find a uniform quick, though, because I don't imagine that scam is going to keep up long. Storage, cargo bay, no. Mess hall. I need barracks so that I can grab a uniform, please.
Hey, authorized personnel only. Only designated SY-920 UC military allowed. You're not even in uniform.
Do you have a uniform I could take? Nope. Those aren't uniforms. Okay. Start going this direction. Crew quarters. Hey. This is what I need. Just gotta go nick a suit. Okay, so I am thinking that I'm actually going to need to equip the suit and maybe take off the rest of my gear. Now, I don't know if that's necessary, and it very well may get me killed. But I have a feeling I'm going to need to be in just the uniform that I'm supposed to be in. So I'm going to save right here, because I have my uniform, and this is technically as far as I've gotten. And theoretically, I should like one of their guards now.
The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
So theoretically, I should be able to walk right through.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Cool. Man through, man through, man through. I'm not gonna risk my entire game file for an apple. You know, a couple thousand credits in there? Sure. Nope. There's a dude literally standing there. So this is the room with all the turrets that was killing me just a minute ago.
There's rumors Commander Natara was brought on to investigate the old command. 2 weeks later, she's in charge.
Interesting. This is a big elevator, man. I feel like you've put a fourth of the crew in there at once. Alright, so I need to go and grab the correct key. See, if the suit doesn't look special. That's the operations center. So this is...
Need your clearance code, Marine. I'll say. You might want to track down your commanding officer and have him clarify your post. Maybe they'll draw you a map.
not that direction. You know, I was kind of thought I was being a little bit silly for walking across the top of these beams. I don't think so anymore. This is the way I was supposed to go. Y'all be doubting me. So there's actually 2 other projects going on here. I imagine creeping around would be more suspicious than an engineer just like walking. Alright, so we're just gonna close that door and unlock this crate real quick. Oh! It's an arc welder! You know I'm taking that boy. Sorry, just need to get some supplies out of the closet. You know.
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. Seems there was an accident.
Always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation.
Are you worried about potential leaks? Pirate walks right by you. No, I'm not worried about leaks.
Here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing. Sorry, but that being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Oh, so I have to steal a top secret piece of technology. And I have to steal a ship. And not get blown out of the sky somewhere. And not get, blown out of the sky as a, traitor, because that's what I am. Alright, let's see if there's any information. Archangel? Wow. Okay. So, I'm just thinking that there's a possibility that if I play my cards right in these areas, so that I could end up with several pieces of very good equipment. So, I'm going to take this. I can do expert locks. I just spent the skill point. Oh. Right. I undid that one because I was going to die. We're going to be more aggressive with these because, well, this game has a lot of them. Alright, what looks like it'll fit? This guy kind of looks like it'll fit in one of these sectors. You know, I'm getting the feeling that that blue ring means that it goes somewhere. Hey! So we're going to close this door?
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Alright, so we are going to see if we can find any.
Nope. Right out the airlock you'd go. But I try my best not to enjoy it.
So this might be my escape out of here. I am going to open the safe because I have a feeling that if it's in this facility, it's probably got decent loot in it. That one probably goes there. Yep. Yep, I messed up. See, that's the problem with thinking that you've got the right solution, is because if you're wrong, you have to start over. And there are traps that look like they should fit somewhere that, you know, maybe even line up with a few of the holes and then don't work. See, that one looks like it fits there. But then this guy doesn't fit. This guy fits there. No. This guy doesn't fit at all. Okay. I have no clue what's going on. I need a 2 key? That one doesn't work. This one Why is this advanced lock way harder than some of the expert locks in this place? 2. Okay. That fits in there. That fits there. These don't fit there. So it can't be that one. Wow, this is actually way more difficult than 90% of the others. Like, I've had a lot of these puzzles, and this is honestly by far one of the hardest ones. For no apparent reason. I'm really having trouble with this. Wow. Alright, so if you see what I just did and it kind of clicked over to one, it's called an auto slot. And basically what it means is if I solve a puzzle without using any cheats or codes or any, without getting any help from the system, it will say, hey, good job on your solve, and give you basically a free code to use later. And this is honestly the first time I've used one of those codes. In the entire time I've been playing this game, I have been able to solve all of them, except for literally that one. That was honestly the hardest code that I've had to solve. For no reason. I have no clue why that was so difficult. You know what I'm so concerned about? The fact that there's so many of these health packs everywhere, med packs everywhere. Even arm. Okay, what is this? What does this mannequin look like? That's not good. Okay.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they really are telling you you're about to have a time. Because there's enough bullets, ammunition, and stuff around here to arm a small fleet. Yes. Can I help you? More bullets. Hey, you know what? I'm never gonna run out of bullets. I always need to have more and more bullets. So, I'm not gonna complain. You want to keep giving me bullets? Keep giving me bullets. I like.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of...
Alright, so there's the guy I need. I really kind of want to find like a way out of here first before I start getting into the actual quest line. I know that might be a little bit boring, but I kind of want my path a little bit more guaranteed. Because I am going to have a time getting out of this place. A time. I'm really hoping there's something in one of these lockers. I don't want to think that I'm opening 500 lockers for some weird food. Hi, buddy. $43 Ultra Mac. Nice. That's the that's the magazine for my one of my bigger guns. That's actually really useful. Don't cough at me. Yeah, I feel like this is such a big quest and such a big area that they're really trying to stock you up on loot, because this is probably going to go south for a lot of people. And so they're trying to stock up on loot so that you can survive a firefight in these areas.
Test pilots only beyond this point.
Okay. So I think this is officially the point where I talk to this guy. I am going to save right here because I've walked around quite a lot. I've done a lot of stuff. I don't want to lose all that data if this goes wrong.
Are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
A routine check.
You mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports.
Perfect. I need ship payments.
In the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Cool. I'm gonna steal it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Thank you for the comment. I see it down there in chat. Yeah, maybe it's just trying to make it harder for me.
Yes, it's not the destination.
So we're gonna have to get this ship out of here.
The destination is dead. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%.
Perfect.
I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Cool.
Splendid.
So this is why I saved beforehand, because I'm gonna have to persuade this guy, and these don't always work.
Requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time. Classified, I am the head of the comm spike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time.
Oh, yeah, it didn't work. I'm gonna have to go this one because I need 4 bars. So I have to go with a 4R5. This meter right here shows risk of how hard it is. But because I need these 4 bars, I'm going to have to go with one of these. And it fails.
UC pilots, that's the question. They tend to look the same as freestyle. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any further business, I have a sign I need to commission.
I really don't want to lose that trade route, and I'm really not supposed to for the pirates. So I'm actually just going to quick save and go back and try to persuade him again. I know that
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I've been studying decryption of all signal protocol, quantum ratchet.
We're just gonna quick save it and try and get this worked out.
Forgotten half of it. The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module. It's attached to a prototype. In one, we're still in the testing.
Yes, I know.
Yes. We'll be not that and yes. Well, you need to. It'd be like explaining. In short, they'll give the prototype.
All right, so I'm gonna try to keep. I'm gonna keep trying to do a test run.
Normally, my request. Really? Then maybe all of my pestering has finally paid off.
There you go.
Commander Natal,
There you go.
you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry.
No, we don't. Apparently, the riskier moves were working with this guy.
You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natar's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Okay. So we need to go find us a different uniform now. Which I think is just right around this corner. Yeah, it's literally right here.
Stop right there, Ensign. There's been word of suspicious behavior from someone matching your description. I think I've already found them. Unless you'd like...
Okay, I'm gonna have to explain to this guy.
You'd like to elaborate. I'm starting to think you're trying to get away. I don't scare that easy. Yeah, actually, it's coming.
So I failed this one. Oh, maybe I didn't. Dadgummit.
I'll be the judge of that. I've got eyes on the intruder. All units to Engineering Bay 4.
Alright, and this is why I saved. Did I save before or after I persuaded the engineer guy? Before. This is why you really need to make multiple saves.
Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to reconvince this guy, I'm gonna have to go get that thing, and then I'm gonna have to reconvince another person.
Yes. We'll be not that
So,
yes.
I'm just gonna speed run through this.
Oh, it's right. And now that the kind of in short, they'll give
Alright, I'm gonna have to persuade this guy.
You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready.
Oh! Never mind. He just critical successed and won it in one sentence. I didn't know that was possible. Alright, docking bay 8. Okay, so now I'm going to save here, because apparently I'm about to have... I'm going to save in a different location. I'm not going to save over. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to save there, because apparently I'm going to have a problem with this guy in here. Oh, is he not in here? Close the door, close the door, close the door. Please. Close the door, run. Alright. Now, switch suits. Have to go change armor. Just real quick. Spacesuit. No. No. Yes, pilot spacesuit. Alright, so yeah, I got a pilot pack, pilot suit, and ensign gear. Perfect, so I look like a test pilot now. Like, there should be almost no reason to doubt.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me.
Yep.
You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Cool. I don't need 1 through 4, I need 8.
Yes. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna keep saving because I've had corrupted file now, and so I think that's the that right there is the thing. Here's the flight control. Oh, I don't want to have to pick all these locks. No, I just gotta schedule a test flight. Nobody look at me. Nobody pay attention. Just gonna... Comm spike. There we go. Just ordering a...
Things were a little too loose under Commander Woods. With Commander Natara, we had stricter checkpoints, patrols, better security.
Good man.
Everything looks clear.
Glad to hear that security is such a good measure, you know? It's always nice to hear that we have just that good security going on. It's not like we would want an active Red Fleet pirate sneaking around the base or anything. That would be horrible, says the active Red Fleet pirate.
Hey.
There really is a lot of loot in this place. They really meant for you to have to fight your way through this entire area, didn't they?
The engineering bay is where the real work gets done.
They expected you to have to completely gut your way through this entire building. Utility closet. Anything interesting in the utility closet? Med packs. Oh. Oh, one of those. Anything weird? No? Any secrets? Secrets? Secrets. Nope. Okay. Just a utility closet. So now I'm going to stop pushing my luck, and I'm going to grab this credit here. And some turkey, and I'm going to leave. And some bullets. And I'm going to leave. I definitely would have liked to have stolen, you know, the Archangel or something. You know, one of the other truly galactic ships that, you know, could have offered, you know, some like really nice shells, Grindle, and then adhesive. Credits and a frag grenade. Perfect. We're just stealing a ship. Don't worry about us. Save again. Eventually people are going to get tired of me saving the games often. But I do it on this ladder. I go down the ladder because I'm curious to see if there is any loot in this ship. No, there's not. Ah, medpack. Of course there's loot. And packaged beef. I'm good with that. So now I'm going to have to steal a ship. Which I didn't think was going to be something I did today. But, you know what? I'm not against it. More med packs. Credits. I'm figuring I'm going to have to take this and hand this ship over to some. That's not comforting. Prototype ship. Please fix. So, guess we're leaving. Is there anything? No, nothing in the cargo hold. Of course, there's nothing in the cargo hold. There's never any good loot.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Thank you, thank you. Undock.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Okay, we're just gonna power shield. Our power shields all the way up. We're gonna put 3 in grab drive, 1 in here, and 1 in here in case I have to fight. And then we are going to promptly take this beautiful ship and steal it. And it appears as though I'm going to have to do a few jumps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save right here. This is my first jump. Is there other targets out here?
Hey, contact Charlie 3. Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3. Just doing my daily paying it forward. Boy, they all
Okay.
Sure. So, I'm doing my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grab into the Altair system, and boy, spacers all over the damn place there. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, yes, we just give it a wide berth. Am I right? Oh, it sounded bad. Real bad. But I had my own problems. I had to plot a course out before the spacers took out my grav drive. Sorry, I'm just not constitutionally capable of the big space fight thing.
Okay.
I skedaddled as soon as my grav drive could spin up. But, yeah, lucky. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
Are there more spaceships out here? That kind of looks like wreckage. Huh. Okay, well I can't grab anything, but it kind of looks like this wolf system right here has some stuff in it. I don't know, like old Charlie 3 right there might have been a little bit more rambunctious than we might have thought he was. I think that guy just killed 3 ships and then we just happened to like walk in on it. But anyways, yeah. Apparently don't go to that system. We're gonna dock with your ship. Back to the key.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Cool. But yes, I did. I definitely still. It definitely is, a brand new ship under development by the government and also like possibly I don't know, just the most advanced technology in the entire area. Real glad that I decided to reset instead of trying to kill my way through that place. Do you see how many turrets were in that dang place? It would have taken me half a week.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Yep.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer.
Might as well be.
The way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Sounds like a plan. Go talk to Delgado. Pretty sure the elevator's right here. Yep. I managed to steal a comm spike. How you feel about it, boss?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
Alright.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done.
Yep.
Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution.
Really?
There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Neva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent.
Alright.
She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Yep.
Estelle's one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet.
Oh.
If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Perfect.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Okay.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
Alright.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
I was thinking about like going and trying to do some of the main quest line. But honestly, I'm really liking the quest line for the pirates here. I think I might just stick with the pirate quest line until a little bit later. I don't necessarily know how long I'll stick with it, but at least for a while. Because I'm thinking that
Always listen to Delgado.
I think that I think I'm gonna just keep running with this quest line. It's been a lot of fun.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? I don't mind helping, but I bet you would.
Alright. So Razorleaf is my home ship again, so that's good. I am going to see if they have ported any new upgrades in. They have. This laser right here is better. But it's also way too expensive to be worth actually trying to purchase. For not enough gain, basically. That was the incorrect button. Suppressors. Yeah. Nothing's really tickling my fancy on these either. What about your missile launcher? No. Any upgrades to the wide dwarf engine? No. Grav drive? Nope. And they still don't have anything better than the upgraded version of that. So, nope. Still nothing. They really don't have a lot of ship options. So I think that the shipbuilding will become much more of a thing later on. I do think I'm literally just behind on it. I am lucky that I got the Razor Leaf. It is a very good ship. Especially considering what I need it for. Just trying to do some, reconnaissance back and forth and some missions. I haven't had any fighting. Alright, jump to the sector with the UC Vigilance. I was expecting more space fighting. I haven't run into a lot of it yet. That very well might be because of the way that I've been playing. They might just not have a space fighting for the quest that I'm on. Or maybe it'll pop up. Maybe I'll have some fighters soon. Some fights soon, but I don't really know.
Everything looks clear.
Good for you. Definitely not one of the most accomplished pirates recruits in the last couple of years.
Do you have anything to report? It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Okay.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes.
Yep.
So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
See, that seemed nicer. If he had been treating me this way the whole time, I might not have wanted to betray him.
Anything new to report? Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show
Pretty
you
much.
how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. That it? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme.
Yep.
It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Have any more?
Nope.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. Let me know if you need anything else.
That's some nice credits. Hey, if you're willing to grab me a few credits and grab me a few credits and a little bit of time for sharing some information, I'll betray almost anybody. Don't tell me I won't. I am the worst conundrum there is for this galaxy. I am a undercover operative for the government that is a active pirate flying around the Razorleaf, which is a ship directly meant to fight pirates. And I'm in a secret organization myself, trying to gather crazy rocks. I got like 17 sides of this story. None of them are normal. I really love the Razorleaf's jump range. Because I get straight to where I'm going. I mean, I've explored probably a fourth of the galaxy so far. Or at least jumped through it. I haven't explored it at all. I've barely touched down on more than like 5 planets. Shouldn't be any contraband. So apparently the planet of Neon is going to be Pirate's Paradise, according to Delgado. So, you never know. Alright, so I'm going to save now that I've landed here. I'm going to do a hard save. And then I'm going to scoot around a little bit. I like other ships. Beam emitters. Those things are beasts. If you ever try upgrading your ship, you'll know that thing's a beast. Looks like a 2? Yeah, no. singular white dwarf 1020 engine. Okay. I was kind of hoping that I could. I was kind of hoping that there would be a option to like steal ships out of the dock if you can get away with it, or like steal parts off of ships. There's definitely some more hardcore pirate ways they could have gone with this. And maybe that's just my inexperience towards the game right now. Maybe I'm just not hitting the right sectors, and so I don't know about the bits of piracy that I could be doing, and that's completely possible. But part of me also kind of says, like, there's a couple of places where I could really do some heavier piracy than I'm currently working.
Hey, what can I do? Need some work done?
Yes, this is the guy I want to talk to. Alright, so first we are going to talk about upgrading my ship. I know he has beam emitters, which is I think that cannon right there is a beam emitter. They do. They have an upgraded laser. These are my best cannons. These are not my launchers, but they're the cannon, and it is definitely a yeah. See right there. There's an upgraded cannon. All right. What about missiles? That's got better range and +3 to hull. I can sacrifice a little bit for that. Engines. DRT-20s. Yeah, see, I have the DRT-60s, so I don't need those. And they have the lower dwarfs. Shield generator. Bassett 80. It looks like it's the same one I have. I have the 81, actually. Grab drive. R1000. I got the R2000. Reactor. Please. Nope. Reactor is still worse. So is this laser really the only thing that was upgradable? Wait, those beam emitters, aren't those the same ones that I was using? Hold up. I'm going to cancel the modifications. I'm going to come right back in. Because I think that those are the same PB30 electron beams. And it told me to go with the shield damage and max power right there. And now if I go back to it, your PB30s are... Oh, they have a higher range and a better... Oh, I see. They have a higher range and better. So shield damage 32, 26. Range 800. So you have to be closer, but they do more shield damage. Okay, okay, I get you. I got it. And then your missile launcher up front is going to be a Tuscan, and this does more hull damage and more reach. I'd really like a new reactor because I have a lot of capability. I just don't have the reactor power to do this. I need a better reactor. Alright. Then I'm gonna try looking at what ships he has for sale. Because each of these people seem to have a different ship. Ooh, that's pretty. It's got a lot less in things, but it also seems like a fast ship. Even that, still lacking in a few things. Even the Warhorse. The only difference is that right there. You see, if they have a ship, Warhorse right here, that has this reactor in it, I wish I could buy that reactor. Because that reactor is that much better than the reactor on my current ship. But there's no way I can buy it. And that's the only thing that I disagree with the shipbuilding system so far, is that I can't buy a reactor that is that good. When a ship that is sold by this guy, it says it's worth, 11,000 credits. Well, here, I'll give you 11,000 credits, and I just want the reactor. I'll put it in my current ship, and my ship will be fully powered all the time.
Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped in.
Alright, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
He's gonna try to run. I could probably take some time to look around the city. Mining League. I might be able to get a better cutter in here. This actually might be a good idea to run into.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Hello,
Why
my
would
friend.
someone open a mining
Welcome,
supplies business
welcome, my
on
friend.
Ocean Planet? Exactly.
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened the shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai.
Okay.
Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my...
You go right ahead.
That would be a blessing, my friend. But... Certainly, my friend.
So the cutter doesn't get any better. Ammo. Packs. Some apparel, but really nothing good. And they have resources, including titanium. That is actually probably worth it. I'm going to take his titanium. I should probably clear him out, honestly. If I'm going to think about doing stuff later, I really should think about, like, cleaning out of... Yeah, I really need to clean out my bags. 26 med packs, nice, finally. So I don't need a lot of this. So I'm going to sell some of this stuff that I'm not actually ever going to wear. Like, that includes 90% of the gear that I'm currently wearing. But it's also not the gear that I want. I have a feeling I really need to carry less of this stuff. In fact, I might drop some of this stuff off at the ship when given a chance. Now I'm going to sell some stuff out of my ship's inventory because I know I have some stuff in there that I don't need. Now, all these resources are for crafting, so at some point I will need all of these. But at the same time,
you would do that for a total strain. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would... Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the way. I appreciate your help. I hope handing out those flyers isn't too much trouble.
okay. I was planning on exploring Neon a little bit anyways, so handing out a few flyers while I explore might not be a bad idea. What's this place? Freestar Rangers Outpost.
I've had enough, Rosa. Sieghardt's gone too far this time.
Oh,
Let it go. Why should I?
James, you have to let
Every
it go.
time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa. He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us.
If you have
it's
a bit
ridiculous.
of money to spend, we could really...
Welcome to Newell's. Oh, I don't have a... That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and... Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad...
Okay.
Let me know if we can make a deal.
Look at what he has. I can always use more bullets. Especially for my sidearm. If I could remember what bullet he actually uses. Yeah, those are definitely references. Alright, I'm gonna go up to my weapon, find out sidearm. .27 caliber. Do bullets weigh a lot? No, they don't have any mass. They just have value. So, .27 caliber.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today.
We have everything you could.
This is a heck of a little shopping district. That place doesn't look interesting. It looks a little too high level corruption. Well, what's this place? Oh, it's apartments. I don't really need apartments.
Then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah, you get it, Sticks. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright.
Good. Then just buy what you want. If you don't like it, talk to Sticks. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Sticks like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. I don't need any handouts. Don't need it, don't want it. Don't need it, don't...
One shot. Okay. Alright. The Boom Boom. It's a shotgun. A 20 case magazine. Randomly switches to explosive rounds. That's cool. High velocity, armor piercing rounds. Reflex scope, short barrel. Not bad. But there's nothing in here that's just magnificent except for maybe this guy. That actually might be a nice gun.
Sometimes, Sticks, I wonder how things would have been different if I took...
I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical deals in weapons and armor for use in combat, for paint and home decor. Please visit the appropriate vendor. Affirmative. Your complaint is noted. All complaints are set to be ignored or returned with violence. As a result, the nature of the complaint is irrelevant. Only the person filing it is recorded. Disengaged.
Okay, so here's a question. That gun, otherwise known as the Boom Boom, is it here?
Unlawful behavior will be met with lethal force.
I'm not unlawfully behaving yet. Can you pickpocket a robot now? Doesn't have any pockets.
Security scan complete. Threat level, medium. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah. 66% chance is the highest I got of actually getting him. Let me maybe put on a spacesuit here. I just realized that I'm not wearing one. And that's really not good for moments when someone decides to try to kill you. Having your armor on beforehand. Having your armor on beforehand is usually a good idea. That's the City of Neon. What's this?
It's too hot to handle. We can. Yeah? Fine. Alright, smartass. Let's cut. You either walked into the TA. So, instead. Hey, I never said stole. You. Look, let's stop playing games. We both. You got the money.
He doesn't look like he really has anything of any impress. Be surprised if he even has med packs. Oh, he has med packs. Wow. Yeah. Really not impressed with him.
Isn't the meeting at 6? Alright, buzz off.
Hold on, what?
Isn't the meeting at 6?
Yeah. It's now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me save my game here and we're going to have to wrap it up because I have a meeting. Thank you for coming down, folks. I do appreciate everyone taking the time out of their day to come out and watch the stream. If you liked it or if you see this later, feel free to pop in and give a like or share or subscribe. Or just watch it for a little while. See what you think. We're always looking to grow the channel, get new subscribers and new people who like this kind of content. We will be doing more. We have shorts and other things coming up. So just look